So can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay. So I have opened the Visual Studio Code. So from today we'll do most of the things in the Visual Studio Code, and that's the reason I opened it. Now if you are new to Visual Studio Code, just open the Visual Studio Code and click the open folder. And if you have already set up this folder, which I explained long back, then you can open that folder. But if you have not opened the folder, just open the folder and go to this PC, whatever PC you have, go to any folder, create a folder. Maybe I can say class 1. Maybe I will say class 1. You can name it anything you want and select the folder. And now we are in the class 1 folder. Let me know when you are done with this step, and then we'll go forward. I'll give you 1 minute to open the Visual Studio Code, open the folder, and choose any folder which you want, where you will be keeping all the files for this project. Let me know once you are done with this step, then we'll go to step 2. So the step 1, open Visual Studio Code, then click open folder, then choose any folder where you want to save the files. Let me know when you're done with this step, then we'll go to step 2. Everybody should do this step because we will be doing things together. So once I will do something, I will ask you to do, and you have to do that same thing. Okay, 1 hour is done. Anand is done. Yes, is done. Anchi, what about you? Have you done this step? Okay. So let's go to the step 2. Now here in this class, I will be doing different things, and based on the subject, I will be creating the folders. So first folder which I will create is JavaScript. So anything related to JavaScript I will put in this folder. Second folder which I will be doing is I will be creating another folder called as CSS. So anything related to CSS I will put in this folder. Next, I will create another folder called as nodejs. Anything related to nodejs I will put it here. Next, I will create another folder for reactjs. Anything related to React I will put it here. Then I will create another folder for data structures. So we'll be doing data structure. I will put it inside this folder. Then I will create another folder for databases, and inside databases, okay, I'll rename it to DB, and for data structure I will rename it to DS. For JavaScript I will rename it to JS. Node.js, reactjs is fine. Inside the DB, I will create new folder, mysql DB, new folder mongodb, and another folder will be parseserver. So these three databases we will see in our course. And what else is remaining? Yeah, that's fine. We may be adding more folders. Okay, let's add few more folders. In the CSS, I will add basics, then new folder advanced CSS, and then new folder flex, and then new folder grid. So these four topics we will cover in the CSS. Few more folders I will create later in my course. So just create this folder structure, and once you're done, we'll move further. Let me know when you're done. So I'll say create folders. So maybe I will say CSS, basic, advanced, flex, grid. Then we have DB. In that MongoDB, mysql DB, parseserver, and then data structure, then JavaScript, then nodejs, then reactjs. Okay, so these are the folder structures which we have to create it. Okay, so if you're done with this step, let's create one sample JS file, new file 1.js. This is the third step. So I created this JS file. I will put some function. Maybe I can say var x equal to 1, return x. So then I'll call the function this one. So if you see, if I move this tab, multiple tab, but when I save it, it automatically formats my page. I want to know whether when you write some function in any JavaScript, is it formatting like it is formatting for me? If it is not formatting, then I will tell you what to do. So just try to put some multiple tab and then say Control S. So if you will see, it is formatted properly. For example, if I create another function B, so let's put it show in notepad means what? Show notepad means what? I don't know. What is the question? So if I say this, you see function B is tabbed automatically once I click save. So initially it was this. I say Control S or I say save. So it formats my function and lines. So create one sample JS file and let me know. Put some function and let me know if it is formatting for you or no. Because this formatting is needed, otherwise the code will be very bad. So just to create a function, sample function, don't put any space and see if it is formatting or not. If it is not formatting, then we need to fix that. This is the structure, folder structure. You can see it here also and here also. So step 3, let's go to step 3. Create a function with no tab or a space and then click the save button. It should format it automatically. So I want to know uh, whom this formatting is occurring automatically. So just say yes if it is formatting for you, and if it is not formatting, say no. So I will explain how to make it work. So Anand is saying no. Let's see how is saying no. Okay, let's see. Yes, no. Okay, so almost everyone saying no. That means they don't have this formatting feature enabled. So to enable this formatting feature, to enable this formatting feature, yes, we need to install the plugin. I don't know if you have installed. If you have not installed, I will tell you how to install it. So this is the extension you have to install. This is called the Prettier code formatter. So if you go to the extensions, just type the Prettier, Prettier. So you will get the Prettier code formatter by Prettier. So just type Prettier in the extension. Extension is this part. This is the extension. Okay, even if you have that, we need to do the settings to fix it. Okay, so first step is to install the Prettier formatter. Then we will enable some part to make it work. Because only installing will not make it work. You need to do some configuration changes. Okay, once you install the extension, let me know. I will show you the configuration. It should be Prettier code formatter. You will see there are a lot of Prettier one. Don't install all, only install this one, Prettier code formatter by Prettier. Okay, so just make sure you install the right one. So let's go to the step 4. Install the extension Prettier code formatter by Prettier. Okay, once you install this extension, we will do some configuration so that it should work. So let's see what is given in the installation. We have to install the Prettier, then we have to change the default formatter. So there is something called as default formatter which we have to change. So let's go and install the default formatter. So if I go to the file, preferences, in the settings I will choose the default formatter, and the default formatter I will see that Prettier code formatter is chosen. See, Prettier code formatter. Now you make sure that this is chosen for you. If it is not, then choose it. And once you choose it, let me know. We have to do some more settings. Okay, go to file, settings, preferences, and let's see what is there. File, preferences, settings, sorry. File, preferences, settings. And choose default formatter to Prettier code formatter. Okay, this is the one change which we did. We have to do some few other changes also. So another change which you have to do is I'll type save. Okay, so this is the this is the thing which you have to make it on. So this I checked it, unchecked it. Format on save. So there is something called format on save. Make it checked. So just go here and format on save, make it checked. Let me know when this is done. We'll go further to do few more settings. Okay, so since format on save is done now, Now let's do few more settings. I will search for Prettier. When I search for Prettier, you will see these are the settings, and now you have to match with my settings. First is arrow parenthesis. It should be always. Make sure it is always for you. I will write down here also for you. So just search for Prettier, and then first you have to match with my settings. First is arrow parents. Make it always. Second, bracket spacing. Make it checked. Okay. Third, config path. You can make it empty. Fourth, document selector no need. Enable language formatter auto. In embedded language formatting, it should be auto. Fifth, Prettier enable. That is control whether Prettier is enabled or not. So Prettier enable is checked. Sixth, enable debug logs. So this should also be checked. Seventh, end of line. Make it if. Eighth, do it as I'm doing it. Otherwise, you have to do a lot of things. HTML whitespace sensitivity CSS. Ignore path empty. Okay, you have to follow as I'm going. So insert pragma unchecked. Jsx bracket same line unchecked. Jsx single quote checked. So whatever is checked I'm putting, otherwise it's unchecked. Jsx single quote checked. Prettier path empty. Print width 80. Pose wrap preserve. Quote props as needed. Require config empty. Require pragma empty. I'm not writing because it is unchecked. Whatever is checked I will write. Prettier semi checked. Single quote checked. And 16th, tab width 2. Trailing comma ES5. Use editor config. Just make it checked. Use tab uncheck. This is unchecked. This is unchecked. Okay, so that's all about 18 configuration. I will put this in the chat also, and you can. I will put in the Telegram chat also, here in this chat also. Those who are the member of Telegram chat, they can see there, or those who are here, they can see it here. Let me search one more thing. What was this word? So also search for the word wrap. Okay, it's saying on. Editor word wrap off. So just make word wrap on for both diff editor and editor. Make it on. So just make one more change. Search for word wrap and make it on for editor word wrap. Okay, so just make this word wrap on. See, I will show you this part. So some people prefer single quote, some people prefer double quote. I prefer single quote, I put single quote. If you prefer double quote, you can uncheck this and then double quote will be forced. So based on your preference or your liking, you can uncheck it if you want double quotes to be forced instead of single quote. In my code, everything is single quote, so I make it checked. So it depends on what you like. Those who came from Java background, they prefer to have double quote, so they can uncheck this part. I prefer this checked. Okay, let's install a couple of more extensions. Okay, I saved your life. Good. At least I saved life. So now, this is another one called as Jsx React Redux snippet. ES7 React. Search for EX7 React. You will see there is an extension called as ES7 React Redux GraphQL React Native snippets by Jsx Najdar. Just install this extension also. I will put it in the chat by Jsx Najdar. Okay, let me know when you're done with installing this one. Okay. So let me write down here in the notes also. Install because this notes I will send you this note, so I'm just writing in the notes. Okay, let's install a couple of more extensions which will help us in our code. Another, you can install path IntelliSense. Let me write down in the notes. Path IntelliSense by Christian Kohler. Okay, just install this one. Okay, another one which you have to install is this called as SonarLint. So just install this SonarLint. by Sonar source. So when you install the Sonar lint, if you have not installed the JRE, it will automatically ask you to install it, and it will install it for you. So just let me know when you install the Sonar lint. Let's see what it happens. After Sonar lint installation, after you install Sonar lint, it will ask you automatically. I have already installed the JRE, so it's not asking me. But if you install this first time, if this is not installed, then it will ask you. And this settings we have to put it in the okay. Once you install this, we have to put these settings. So let's search for these settings. So when I put these settings, my path is to JRE JDK is this one. Okay, so this is my path for this. And this was, I think it installed automatically, and it saved this path here automatically. Let me know if you have this path already there, or is it asking, or is it installing automatically. So those who are installing now Sonar lint, let me know if it is asking for JRE installation, and if it is not asking, go to this setting link and see what you get it here. Because it automatically installs everything and give the path also, because I don't think I have put this path. It is automatically taken by Sonar lint. Okay, it doesn't give the path. Okay, let me see if we go to JS file. I go to terminal. Okay, let's see what we are getting here. Okay, who want to share the screen? I want to see what you are getting. Who is ready to share the screen? Who is not getting this path? And I want to see what exactly you are getting it. I will give the permission to share the screen. Who is ready to share the screen? Okay, I will give Yash the permission to share the screen. 1 second. Okay, so I gave you the presenter role. You may see it in your screen. Just accept that permission. Okay, let me. Okay, you are not getting. Go to Sonar lint. That one. Sonar lint. Can you press Control plus, because your screen size is very small. I cannot see. Control plus plus. One more time. One more time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Go to Sonar lint on the right tab. Top tabs. Yeah. Extension Sonar lint at the top tab. Okay. So you have installed this one. So just okay. Restart your Visual Studio. Let me see what happens. Restart it first. Yeah, open it again. Let's see what happens. Wait. Yeah, I touched the author. Right down. Okay. Let's go to the SonarLint again. Just search again, yeah, extension. Okay, go down. Okay, you're going here, but it's not showing right. Okay, so it is asking we need to install. Okay, go to the, okay, let me see what we have to install. So is JRE installed on your computer? JDK or JRE installed on your computer? Do you know that? Go to this, for me it automatically asked it. Okay, to check that we have to go to that folder, you know, go to program file Java JDK, let's see there is there or not. Is Java there? Okay, so in the Java, go to JRE folder. Is JRE folder there? I cannot see, it's very small. JRE, latest version of JRE. Yeah, okay, JRE, and inside that JDK is not there, right? Okay. Okay, actually I wanted to, it should install automatically, otherwise you have to give little work. You have to install the JRE yourself and JDK inside JRE, and then you have to do. Okay, let's do that tomorrow. Let me write on the steps for that one and see if it is automatically doing it or not. Okay, generally you can go to program file Java folder, inside that JDK JRE is there. So we need to see exactly, you know, uh, I will, it's in Ubuntu. You search in Google. I never used Ubuntu in my life. I did only some installation on the server, but not much. I don't have much experience on Ubuntu. You to, yeah, I will, yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen. So this SonarLint, I will work with one of the student today night and see what problems I'm getting, because when I install the SonarLint, it automatically installs everything for me, and it automatically gives the path for me also. So I did not have to do anything to make it work. Okay, it did automatically. And here I'm getting the problems because SonarLint will tell me what is the problem in my code. Like this, function B is written, but it is not used. So this is bad function. We should be removing this function because it is not used. So the thing is that this SonarLint is very good in that one. Maybe I will see in one of the students' machine today night and let you know what to do so that it should install automatically. Okay. So let me check that today. I will get back about SonarLint tomorrow. Let's install one more ESLint. Okay, so there is another one called ESLint. Just install that also. Okay. This also gives some. This ESLint also gives something, you know, about issues in my code. So this one is called the SonarLint, and another one is called the ESLint. This is also not visible here. I don't see it visible, and I will talk about ESLint tomorrow. Let me see that also, how to enable it. No, it's saying Okay, so we have to do two setting, runtime and node path. Now need the user confirmation. Okay. Okay, it's saying ESLint format enable setting. Let's check that one. Okay, it's saying enable ESLint enable. Let me enable it. Whether I'm getting it. I enable the ESLint as a formatter. Okay, what are the things we have to do? I have to install this ESLint globally. Let me install this. I'm just putting the steps and I'll see which one will work because I installed it in another machine. Here it's, let me write down this step also. Okay, just hold on for a few minutes and I will tell you what things you have to do. You have to install this. You might need to create this configuration file. I need to create this configuration file. Okay, then okay, let me run this ESLint init. Okay. I'm just taking all the default value. Okay, so it is not allowing me to create ESLint. Okay, let's talk about ESLint tomorrow because I have to create it in the particular folder because this package.json is not there. So we need this package.json to make it work. Okay. Okay. Let's write down. Don't worry about ESLint. Just install this extension and this extension. I will go through this whole document how to make it enable. Right now it's not enabled in my this computer. I have already enabled it in my another computer. So I will see all the steps again. Okay. So just ignore it for now. We will do it later because it's asking me package.json and package.json file will not be there in my class folder, but it will be there inside my React folder. So right now, don't worry about ESLint. When we will install the React project, I will try to install the ESLint for that one. Okay, so right now, just install ESLint. Don't worry about it. Install the SonarLint, and I will check the configuration in one of the students' machine today, and I will let you know what to do about this one. It should be automatic. You should not do any manual work to make it workable. Okay, let me check how to do an automatic. Okay, so that's it for this one, installation things. Now, if you go to your JS file, whether formatting is working or not, just check it. So write down any function without any space maybe and see if it is formatting or not because we already did all the settings for the Prettier. Let me know if it is working or it is still giving the problem to you. It's working. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay. So for a couple of people, it's working. Okay, before we close today's session, I want to do something. We will be installing the React today, and let's install the React first project. And okay, I cannot install the React now because I don't know if you have all the softwares or not. So let's install few softwares. before installing one of the software, you have to check whether this software is there or not. So just do node -v. In your computer, just do node -v. And then if it works, do npm -v. And let me know the version of both if it is there. And if it is not there, then we'll do one step. Let me know who has this node and npm already there. So just run these two commands and let me know if it is there or not. If it is there, you will see the version. So for how it is version 12 and npm 6, it's good. For Nikhil, 12 and 6 is good. Let me see other people. So you don't have to do anything. How and Nikhil, you don't have to do any other thing. So node and this is installed. Kate is what happened? Node -v 16, Anand is 16, and what about npm? Anand, you have to check npm also. So no, npm is 7. So Anand, you have to downgrade yourself npm to 6. I don't have. Okay, Dusty, you wait. I will tell you. Kate, 6 is fine. So those who have the version of 7 for the npm, here I am getting 6. Those who have the version of 7, they have to downgrade it to 6 because 7 is giving some problems and it is not stable. Though they are saying it is stable, but it's not stable. Okay, yes is 12.6, correct, good. npm is 7. So those who have the 7, they have to downgrade it to 6. I will show you how to. Node is 10. What is the npm? Kate, what is the npm? Node, any version is fine. 14, 12, 10, 15, 16, everything is fine. Okay, Kate, 6 is correct. So for the npm, you should have the 6th version. Okay, let's now see the steps. Those who don't have the node, what they should do. So nodejs. Let's go to this node.js. And here the latest version is 14. We don't want this latest version. So we will go to other downloads. Inside other downloads, we will see previous releases. Inside the previous releases, I will give you the link of the previous releases. Inside the previous releases, see all npm is 7 version. We don't need this one. We need to go to the version with okay, it is saying 7 version and node is 14. Okay, so this one is the one where we have the npm of 6.14. So this you have to download it. I will copy the link and give it to you. So if you see this one, we have the npm version is 6.14.15. Any version of 6 is okay for npm, and for node any version is okay. 14, 12, 10, 15, 16, anything is fine. But npm should be this one. Those who don't have the node, they can go to this download link I gave you in the chat. And if you have the Linux, you have to choose Linux one. If you have the Windows, you have to choose the Windows. I prefer this MSI 64 for 64-bit, 86 for 32-bit, and these two are the for Windows. All other version, if you have Mac, you can use their own package. So this is the link. You have to download the node if you don't have node. But those who have the node with 7 version, npm 7 version, they have to downgrade npm to 6. So we have to see how to downgrade. So it's saying you have to run this command. I will give you the command. What version we want? We want this version. So we can downgrade to this version. So those who have the 7, they can run this command to downgrade the version. Yeah, 6.14 is fine. So they can use this command to downgrade to 6 version. Okay, let's see now what is this. Okay, let's talk about ESLint and sonalint tomorrow. So since everybody is having the npm and node install, I want to ask Anchi. Anchi, what do you see about the installation? Do you see npm and node install, or you have to install it? I can't see it. So you have to go to this link and download it. So let's download it together, and I gave you this link. Just go to that link. So I will give you the control. You share your screen. I want to see what you are seeing. So I gave you the presenter role. Just share your screen and then let's install together. Accept the presenter role. I gave you the presenter role. So Anshi, accept the presenter role. You may see the presenter role somewhere on your screen. Can you see the presenter role dialog box? Anshi, you are not accepting the presenter role. You have to accept the presenter role. I gave you the presenter role. You have to accept it and then share your screen. Why you are not accepting the presenter role? Let me see your screen. I think, Anshi, are you listening? Okay, accept the presenter role again. I'm giving you the presenter role. Accept it and then share your screen. You did last time, you remember? You shared your screen last time. So you have to accept the presenter role. Yeah, right. Yeah, type npm space minus v. You have to say npm space minus v. Yeah, enter it. Yeah, so you don't have npm installed. So go to the link which I shared in the chat. I cannot see your screen. So you have to share your browser also. I'm only able to see your Visual Studio Code. You have to share your browser also. I cannot see your screen. Click the link in the chat and share your browser. Right now I only see your Visual Studio Code. Click the link which I gave in the chat and share the browser. I don't see your browser. Yes. Now, which computer version you have? Is it 64-bit or 32? Do you know that? Okay, you don't know that. Okay. So you can install that 86 link because it will work for both the things. even if it is 64 or yeah, just copy the node. 1 second, let me see. No, this is not the thing. Okay, you go back. When did you buy your computer? Is it new or old? Old. Okay, so I will give you another link. Just click that link. Yeah, it is installed. Just open it when it is done. You have to share your desktop, otherwise I cannot see your installation things. Now, what you're installing, I don't know. Yeah, entire screen, right. Now, there is a last tab, right. Accept the terms. Click next. Yeah, this is fine. Next. Hey, wait. Automatically install the necessary tool. Yeah, click this one, right. Install. Okay, so this will install. Once it is installed, you close your Visual Studio Code and restart it. And even if you don't see, just let me know. Okay, it will take some time, maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm just stopping the presenter role and I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so that's all about today. Tomorrow we will start with the, we'll do everything what we were doing, all the things, coding of the JavaScript. But tomorrow we will install the React project. So we will see how to install the React, how to install the React and run the React code. We'll go very slow now, and later on we will go very fast. After 1st October, I will go very fast. But now I'll go little slow so that you should understand what exactly is the React and what we are doing. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can